We cannot ignore the silent protectors beneath the surface as we journey through the world's oceans. We can call these protectors Ohio-class submarines. They are the hidden task force of the United States, securing the seas. These incredible engineering wonders are hidden and always alert, adding to their charm. As we navigate through the sea and its currents, we'll explore the fascinating details of the biggest U.S. submarine in history. We'll learn how they were created, what they do, and why they are essential for worldwide peace and stability. How did these giant Ohio-class submarines come into existence? What motivated their creation? The giant Ohio-class submarines were built during the epoch of the Cold War. In the late 20th century, the United States needed a modern yet powerful successor to the aging Polaris submarine to maintain strategic parity. The Ohio-class submarines were created to be a strong and scary force. They can destroy any enemy that dares to attack first. It makes them significant jeopardies that discourage others from starting a fight. These enormous creatures of the deep ocean were given the vital job of keeping the peace during times of tension. They were meant to scare others away and avoid conflicts. The Ohio-class submarines were created to be the most powerful and intimidating display of defense. What makes the Trident II missiles carried by these submarines so significant? The Ohio-class submarines represent immense destructive power. With the ability to hold up to 24 Trident II ballistic missiles, they have an unparalleled capacity to cause havoc. These missiles have a range of more than 4,000 nautical miles, and each one can release multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles, MIRVs, allowing them to hit many targets with astonishing precision. The Trident II missiles are powerful. Each missile can carry many nuclear warheads, and each warhead is much stronger than the bombs that caused immense damage in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. When you combine all these warheads, they can quickly change the world's political situation. The Ohio-class submarines that carry these missiles are incredibly powerful and can cause a lot of destruction. The Ohio-class submarines are crucial for strategic deterrence because they have a great range, can carry many weapons, and are accurate. They ensure that any possible enemies know they will face severe consequences if they act aggressively. The Ohio-class submarines are impressive machines when you look at their structure. They are giant, measuring about as long as a football field, which is around 560 feet. They are also among the largest submarines ever built, weighing approximately 18,750 tons when submerged. The inside of an Ohio-class submarine is incredibly well designed and functional. It is divided into different sections, each with its purpose. There are compartments for storing powerful Trident II missiles and a control room where the crew operates and monitors the submarine systems. Every part of the submarine is carefully planned and used efficiently. The living spaces, dining area, and places for fun activities ensure the crew is comfortable during long missions, while the engine room, navigation center, and sonar suite help the submarine run smoothly and stay on track. All these areas are connected and work together to help the submarine carry out its mission quietly and effectively. The Ohio-class submarines are incredible because they are excellent at staying hidden. They have special techniques to make less noise and a unique engine system that helps them move silently underwater. It allows them to move around without being detected easily. The submarines are made of special strong steel called HY80 and other advanced materials. These materials are chosen to make the tech hard to hear with sonar. It is vital for secret missions that are hard to see. The submarines use nuclear power, which means they don't create any exhaust and make very little noise when they operate. It lets them stay underwater for a long time without reaching the surface. They also have low magnetic signals and are careful to keep the noise inside the submarine quiet. Because of all these things, the Ohio-class submarines are the best at being silent and hidden underwater. They can move around without being seen by enemies. The details of where Ohio-class submarines go on their missions are kept secret because they are vital to the country's strategy. However, it is widely known to be crucial in preparing the United States for any situation. Ohio-class submarines are crucial to the United States strategy to deter threats. They are an essential component of the country's nuclear triad, which helps keep the nation safe. These submarines spend significant time quietly traveling through the oceans, always ready to respond if there is a threat to national security. In addition to deterring threats, Ohio-class submarines participate in many critical operations, exercises, and practice sessions. They are often used to test and develop new technologies and tactics for underwater warfare. They help improve how we protect ourselves in the ocean. Even though the exact details are secret, having Ohio-class submarines in the oceans shows that the United States is robust and dedicated to stabilizing the world. The heroes send a clear message about our military power. How do Ohio-class submarines play a crucial role in the United States strategy for preventing wars? The Ohio-class submarines are crucial for the United States in preventing wars. They are a third of the country's nuclear triad, which means they work with land-based missiles and bombers to ensure the U.S. can strike back if someone attacks them first. It is critical because even if the U.S. gets hit hard, it can still fight back with powerful weapons. The submarines are super vital for defense. They move around secretly all the time to be ready for anything. If there's a surprise attack with nuclear weapons, there's a good chance that at least one submarine will be ready to strike back. It is essential because it makes other countries think twice before attacking, knowing that the U.S. can always hit hard. Submarines are a big part of the U.S. defense plan. The Submariners, known as the Silent Service, embody a distinct culture and spirit within the armed forces. This term pays tribute to the secretive essence of submarines, which navigate silently beneath the ocean's depths, unseen and frequently unnoticed. Submariners go through intense training to get ready for the hard life. They learn about many things like nuclear power, weapons, survival, and how to fight fires. The main aim is to ensure that every submariner can handle any situation while at sea. After being assigned to a submarine, submariners keep learning on the boat. They learn about the specific systems and how things work on their vessel. They also practice different drills, like controlling damage and pretending to launch missiles, so they can stay prepared for real-life situations. In the Silent Service, submariners have a strong sense of community. Even though the conditions can be challenging and there are potential dangers, submariners build close relationships with their crewmates. It makes life on a submarine a special and unique experience. How have Ohio-class submarines been improved and given longer lifespans? To keep the Ohio-class submarines running and operational, they have been improved and given longer lifespans through upgrades and enhancement programs. These upgrades have changed different parts of the machine, such as the propulsion systems and navigation, communication, and command control systems. The Ohio-class submarines were built to be flexible. They can replace or upgrade their systems without completely rebuilding the whole submarine. It makes them last longer and improves their abilities. They have been updated with new and advanced communication and navigation systems, which help them connect with the defense network and make their missile systems more accurate. As part of the upgrades, life extension programs have been crucial. Originally designed to last for 30 years, the Ohio-class submarines can now stay operational for 42 years. It means they can continue to play a vital role in strategic deterrence for many more years. After the Cold War, the U.S. Navy wanted to change how it used some of its submarines. They took 4 submarines that used to carry missiles and changed them so they could carry different kinds of missiles. It was a big change in how the submarines were used. The converted submarines now have special containers called all-up round canisters. Each container can hold 7 Tomahawk cruise missiles. It means that each submarine can carry up to 154 Tomahawk missiles. It allows the United States to launch missile attacks on land targets. Besides their missile capabilities, the converted submarines can assist special operations forces. They have comfortable chambers for deploying these teams and can carry advanced underwater vehicles to support their operations. Converting these submarines is a big change from their original purpose. Although they are no longer primarily used for strategic deterrence, they still play a crucial role in the broader defense strategy of the United States. How will the U.S. build new submarines to build upon the legacy and lessons learned from the Ohio-class submarines? In the future, the United States will focus on undersea strategic deterrence with the Columbia-class submarines. These new submarines are the next generation and show the country's dedication to having a strong and effective nuclear deterrent. The new Columbia-class submarines will continue the impressive work of the Ohio-class submarines before them. They are being made with better technology, more ability to avoid detection, and more firepower. These upgrades will give them a longer range and better systems, making them effective for a long time. The new Columbia-class submarines have been upgraded with an electric drive system, making them even quieter than the older ones. They will also carry the same Trident II D5 missiles as the previous submarines, but with improved launching and handling systems. Decommissioning an Ohio-class submarine is a careful and detailed process, just like how it was built. There are strict rules and steps to ensure that nuclear materials and other dangerous substances are disposed of safely. When decommissioning an Ohio-class submarine, the personnel carefully remove the fuel from the nuclear reactor and send it to a safe place for proper disposal. Then they recycle the submarine structure, extracting and reusing any valuable metals and materials if possible. The personnel separate and seal off the part of the submarine that houses the nuclear reactor, then move it to a safe storage place. Regular checks are conducted on these sections to ensure they do not pose any environmental or health hazards to people. Although Ohio-class submarines are robust and long-lasting, they eventually become too old to be used. However, even when taken out of service and disposed of, these submarines still help scientists learn new things and advance technology. The Ohio-class submarines have made a giant mark in naval history. They were the mainstay of the U.S. nuclear defense at sea and played a vital role in keeping the world stable when they were in service. We have learned a lot from designing, building, operating, and retiring the Ohio-class submarines. These valuable lessons have guided the development of new submarines like the upcoming Columbia-class. The Columbia-class will replace the Ohio-class as the next generation of submarines that carry ballistic missiles for the U.S. The Ohio-class submarines symbolize human creativity, exceptional engineering, and a country's dedication to promoting peace through strength. They were also the most advanced submarines of their era, featuring impressive improvements in stealth, power, and strategic deterrence. Even as new submarines replace the Ohio-class submarines, they will continue to influence the design and utilization of machines for a long time. Their legacy encompasses constant improvement, dedicated service, and a commitment to safeguarding the nation. Living on an Ohio-class submarine shows strength and friendship among people. The crew comprises 140 to 150 members, including officers and enlisted personnel. Every crew member is well-trained and skilled, having completed rigorous programs that cover all aspects of submarine operations. On an Ohio-class submarine, the crew follows a unique 18-hour day divided into 3 6-hour shifts. This schedule allows them to handle the demanding tasks of submarine life, such as navigating the deep ocean and being prepared to launch missiles when needed. The living quarters on an Ohio-class submarine are designed to be efficient. Crew members sleep in small bunk rooms, sometimes called coffin racks, because of their tight size. Space is limited on board, and everyone must adjust to the constraints of submarine life. Meals play a crucial role in keeping morale high in this confined environment. Submarine cooks are highly skilled and prepare meals that nourish and comfort the crew. Despite the limited space, crew members often consider the mess the top dining facility in the military. The Ohio-class submarines are amazing engineering creations and very important for our country. They are like quiet protectors underwater, showing that our nation is dedicated to keeping its interests safe and promoting peace by being strong. The submarines quietly patrol underwater, reminding everyone that strong defenses are in place to stop trouble and stabilize the world. They ensure that anyone who wants to attack the United States or its friends will think twice before doing anything. Thank you for joining us as we explored the fascinating world of Ohio-class submarines. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more interesting content. Remember, under the ocean, a quiet force protects peace and stability. See you next time.